Away from the 4th of July and fireworks season, and fireworks we all know can be very dangerous if they're not used properly. An average of 18,000 fires are caused by fireworks each year. About 280 people visit emergency rooms with fireworks related injuries around the July 4th holiday. Due to safety concerns, both Tennessee and Virginia have separate state laws regarding what fireworks can be sold and used. Chantel Batista spoke with fireworks stand employees and law enforcement on what you need to know before those fireworks ignite.
Sarah, as we get closer and closer to the 4th of July, more people are starting to buy their fireworks. But an important note tonight, understanding which fireworks are legal in the states of Tennessee and Virginia.
We're going to be celebrating our independence, and it's a great time for both sides of the state, or both sides of the city. But in Virginia, we have strict laws when it comes to fireworks.
With less than a week away from the 4th of July, fireworks sales are underway in both Tennessee and Virginia. But state laws for fireworks in Tennessee and Virginia are different. Lieutenant Sexton with the Bristol, Virginia Police Department breaks down prohibited fireworks in the Virginia State Code.
Basically, anything that has an explosion or report is how they describe it inside the code, and anything inside the city that is a projectile and shoots up in the air.
According to the Department of Forestry, examples of permitted fireworks in Virginia include sparklers, fountains, and pinwheels. And examples of prohibited items include firecrackers, skyrockets, and torpedoes. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, the sale of those items are legal.
So in Virginia, the rule is called safe and sane, which means that the fireworks cannot shoot in the air and they have to stay still on the ground. Whereas in Tennessee, it depends on what county and what city you're a part of.
James Harrington is a tent manager in Piney Flats, Tennessee. He says it's hard to know who is crossing state lines to purchase fireworks, but the tent urges residents to abide by their city and county rules.
Well, a lot of times I don't know who is from Virginia or from Tennessee, so sometimes that can make a difference. But yeah, I do advise that they check with their local authorities as to what they can and can't shoot off.
As the Bristol Police Department prepares for the 4th, they want to remind the public of what can happen if they do not abide by the law.
You know, there's things that warrant warnings, and there's things that warrant citations, and there's things that are going to warrant arrest if you're being foolish, if you're being reckless.
And no matter which state you decide to buy fireworks, police officers urge the public to do one thing: be safe on the 4th of July. Reporting in Piney Flats, Chantel Batista, News Channel 11.